what everyone brings to the paintings. So yeah, very similar lanterns and rodeo lights. One of the things that I really noticed when I started to visit Taiwan is how festive the city is, or how festive the country is. And in Houston, we are festive, but in moments. And one of the most festive times for me in the city is this time period that's called rodeo season. And in Houston, it's like 2 months of rodeo, and everyone's a cowboy, everyone's wearing cowboy boots, they're riding horses on the street. They have whole parades of like the Western buggy, the little cart buggy drawn by horses. And it's a really amazing time, but not only do we have the rodeo, we have the carnival that goes with the rodeo, we have concerts, and it's all lit up. And you have all the vendors selling food. And the first time I went to the night market, I was just like, whoa, this reminds me of the rodeo, because everyone has the lights all strung up, everyone's selling food, you smell it in the air, and the sneaky tofu, you smell it, you're experiencing it, and everyone's having a great time. But the lights at night, when you have the lights on, it creates a certain atmosphere. You don't even have to know what it is. If you're driving and you see lights, you know it's something festive going on. And so this is kind of the juxtaposition of what I've experienced here, whether it's the night market or just driving by and seeing all the activities. Even last night, there's a big jazz festival, and just the energy. And I wanted to kind of parallel that with the Houston Rodeo, and like Joy was saying, the line is representative of kind of like the lasso that the cowboys use, but also it's supposed to be like a rope, but also the lights that are strung up throughout any kind of festivity. And in the buildings, I did have one building that's kind of more modern, kind of representing current city life, maybe even Houston. And then the building in the middle is kind of traditional, but then we have the very traditional temple, the old school, the very historical, and kind of the combination of all three, because I think that's where our festivities come from. We don't just party for nothing. A lot of the festivals that we have are steeped in the tradition of what we've been doing. And a lot of times when we are fulfilling that moment of the festival and the feeling, we're carrying on that tradition. So the lanterns I know are very important that I've seen, and in Houston the rodeo and cowboy culture is important. But we all keep those cultures alive by participating actively a lot of times in the festivals. That's what the paintings are. Thank you.
Okay.